Welcome back again to the farm. Welcome back to the channel. And welcome back to our little series on the Smittybilt Scout trailer. Today we're going to cover how we aim to power this thing. This right here is the Growatt Infinity 2000 Pro. That's right around 2048 watt hours. So this thing should power what we need for like 4 days or more. I don't know how long it's going to last because I haven't put it to the use, but I'll show you how we hook it up, what we plan to do, and what all this baby will run just the way it sits today. This is the power supply. It's a Growatt Infinity 2000 Pro. We have one 10 amp like cigarette lighter charger. We have two 3 amp barrel plugs. I don't really have use for that. I'm not sure if anybody does, but it's got it. We have a 30 amp max Anderson plug there. So 30 amps from that one little plug, I will be able to run this whole trailer, probably my other diesel heater for the Jeep, off of that one port. I don't aim to do it that way, but I can. I have tried this. On this plug, I can run this diesel heater, and if I turn every light on all at the same time, it will trip. It will trip that 10 amp max. So I can't do that. I can run the diesel heater by itself and half the lights, but somewhere in here, we just breach that 10 amp and it will trip. You have two USB-C 100 amp or 100 watt charging stations, and then you have USB fast charge stations on there as well. You have 4 120 volt plugs, so if you got just regular appliances, you can plug them up, and you also have a 240 volt 30 amp plug. We have charging here. This is your charging station. You have solar input, AC input. So when I get done, I can come in, plug the AC up to the wall, and it's charging. 1.8 hour charge from dead all the way back up. So that's great. You know, this thing's around $7.99 from Amazon. That's where I got it from. If I was gonna put a lithium-ion battery in here, I'd have to have 200 amp hour batteries to meet this one, or one 200 amp hour battery to meet this one. So you're talking anywhere from $350 to $900 a piece on those. Then I'd have to have a AC charger, so a charger I can plug in from the wall and charge it, those batteries. I'd have to have a solar charger to charge from solar onto one of those batteries. I would have to have a 12 volt charge, which this thing's got as well, that a whole nother charger for it. Then if I wanted to use AC power, I'd have to have an inverter too. So by the time you add all that up, you're way more than $7.99. Can it be built cheaper? Yeah. Can you do this many watt hours for cheaper? I don't think so. All right. So as you know, it's on the generator slide. I've got it sitting on a board so I can show it to you. So I'm going to show you how this thing currently hooks up, and then we'll walk around the lights and just show you that. So you got your supplied 12 volt adapter. I got that to a plug here that the guy before me had this thing built. All right, we're going to turn it on. So you can see your LED display. I'm going to go ahead and plug this up, and then I'm going to turn the DC power on. So see the red light? We got power. And if you'll come right over here, I'll show you this setup he's got in here. All right in here, you have a switch panel. It's a nightlight switch panel. We have one 12-volt adapter. Okay. So we want to run the refrigerator straight to that. We can. We also have USB adapters on this side. 2 of those. And as you can see right now, we don't have any display on. Turn the main power switch on. It will show you that you got 13 volts. And as we go through, there's one light. That light's kind of useless in my opinion because it's angled so high at your face. And yes, you can move it, but as you can see, it never really quits blinding you. So I don't know if I'll leave these here. And the next light we have on the trailer are these little rock lights underneath the in the fender wells. Again, it's not giving a whole lot of light off. It looks cool, but it's taking up a spot on the switch panel, so I'm not sure I'll keep those. The next light we have will be some more rock lights up toward the front of the trailer. They don't give a whole lot of light off. Maybe when it's 100% dark, maybe they shine a little better than that. Doubt I'll let them take up much more room on my switch panel. So those will probably all be coming off. All right, the next setup we have on this, which is one part I like about this light, same light as this one, okay, that just blinds you. We also have an amber setting, so that's not that bad. If I leave that on amber, I'm fine with that. So I may leave that thing hooked up in this configuration and just get rid of that guy, because that guy is worthless. I mean, it's just blinding me. That right there, not too bad. I'll be able to see. So with this setup, right now, we just push this guy back up in here once I figure out what I'm up against. So that guy goes up in there, and that's where it'll live. All right. So as a guy that likes convenience, I have a problem with that. The lights aren't the greatest. They're not in the greatest positions. And I have to turn everything on and off from inside this box. So when I have our annex, our tin out and our annexes on here, I'm gonna have to dig through the annex and get in here to turn stuff on and off. That's one thing. The other thing is I have no light. I have no light toward the back of the trailer anywhere. And I have no light inside the trailer. That will change. I'm going to get some strip lighting or some LED lights to go in here, and I'm going to wire another switch where I can operate that from out here. I'm going to have 2 more night lights left, so I'm going to configure them up somewhere right in here. Not sure yet. And I'm also going to put a switch out here for those. That way, at least not everything has to come from back there. All right, over here on the driver's side, or left side, we do have a 12-volt adapter there and another set of USB chargers there. So those will come in handy. Those will be great. I can run them straight up there. I can even run them out the box from over there into the tent. I will probably end up just getting regular drop cord, 120 drop cord, run it up into the tent for charging phones and whatnot. And then we also have that light there. That'll be nice for cooking. It is a little dim, but it gets bright. That right there kind of hurts a little bit. But if we are to pull that down, that gets it out of our face and puts the light where we need it, as you see that, right? But if I hold that, we got amber on that as well. I like that. I really like it. I'm really digging the amber. Really liking that. It doesn't hurt your eyes. It's not as hardcore as the rest of it. And then you just touch it to turn it off. I hadn't figured out what that guy does. I think that is just says, hey, look, I got power. Another place we don't have lights is in our kitchen. So you definitely need to be able to see when you're reaching in here and all that. So this light, I'll be turning it back on. It will probably work great for cooking. Because it will shine pretty much right down here on the table. I can't really move that one as good, but it just needs a filter or something, a shade. It shines down here right on the stove, so it will be good for out here. Again, we don't have lighting inside. I'm going to put lighting in here and a switch right here. That way I don't have to go to that other side and get in it. All right, like I said, this thing will run well more than our needs for this trailer. I do have to do some wiring changes. I'm going to add some lights. The big tell will be when we get out there camping and I can actually put it to use. Running a diesel heater, maybe 2 diesel heaters, running the refrigerator. So it will run the water pump, and they'll run the ignition source for the propane water heater. So all that's going to be fun to figure out and use. Like I said, we're going to get more lights in here. Under the top, I'm going to need some lights because I'm going to store stuff up here. In the back, I'm going to have lights. In here, I need a light. In the other compartment, I need a light. I may, depending on what I do with this compartment up here, I may add lights there as well. Regardless, I think rock lights are going away. That way it'll free up at least 2 more switches in here. And I'll probably keep these because they're already wired. But I don't know. I may just hate them. It's okay. And I might grow to like them. I don't know. Right now, I don't like them. Don't hate them on amber, but I don't like them on white. Just not a big fan. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and give you a sneak peek of what our next video will be. I'm excited about it. Yeah, right here is going to be our next video. Big old box. What's in the box? You'll have to come back to find out. Alright guys, you've got to do me a favor. You've got to like, you've got to subscribe. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. This is the last of this trailer build that I know of so far. I may cover all the lights, installs, and rewiring, and I don't know, okay? But you will see this thing out on the trail. So if you want to see that and actually see it put to use, see it running the trail, see my girls enjoying, this setup, you got to subscribe. Please subscribe. Well, I think right now we got like 68 subscribers. We need far more than that. We're just trying to share some fun with you. If you like our content, come back. Comment. Let me know how you think I should run these lights, or if you think I'm just crazy for not liking the lights we got. Like I said, I'm not down on the guy I got it from. I'm not harping on him. Man, that's the way he liked it. That's the goal. Get it the way you like it, the way you're comfortable, the way you want it to be. Some people make and run this thing and never have the single light on it, never have power on it, never have a heater on it, never have water on it. That's fine. If that's the way you want it, that's fine. But let me know what you think I should do. You might have some better ideas than I got, and I look forward to putting them to use. Come back. Again, like, subscribe, share.